Hello there. This is Olive, and today I will be doing the 2008 civics practice test. Remember, I am an American citizen by birth, so whether or not I fail or pass, it doesn't matter, but I do want to see how I compare to someone who moves to the United States and becomes a citizen. Okay? So let's go. I'm starting the test right now. It says this practice test contains 20 questions, so hopefully it won't take too long. All right. It's loading. Typical government website. Super slow, right? Okay. What is the first question? What does the president's cabinet do? Commands the U.S. Armed Forces, makes laws, all of these, advises the president. I'm going to say D. See? I was right. Next question. Okay. What are two cabinet level positions? Secretary of Weather, Secretary of Energy. Okay. I would I would like to meet the Secretary of Weather. Okay. And talk about California for a minute. Anyways, Secretary of the Interior, Secretary of History. Hmm. These all sound official, but it just says what are two cabinet level positions. Okay. Um Secretary of Health and Human Services and Secretary of the Navy. Okay. Secretary of State and Secretary of Labor. This is definitely a no. No. No, we're not a socialist country, unfortunately. Otherwise this would be based right here. I'm gonna say C. Health and Human Services and Secretary of the Navy. I think those. I feel like I've heard this position before for sure. Secretary of the Navy sounds. Let's see. Let's see. C. Wrong. Wow, I was wrong. No, what was the correct answer? Secretary of State and Secretary of Labor. What? Okay. Okay. Let's just move on. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Wait, hold on. Who was the New Deal president? Who was the new. Not Coolidge. No. Not Franklin Roosevelt. Truman. No! I'm not a weeb for America anymore. Sorry. That's two out of three questions wrong. Franklin Roosevelt. Sorry, my history is bad. Okay. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Mississippi. Mississippi. Oh, that was a struggle to remember to spell back in the day. But at least I remember the river. What makes federal laws? This is the fifth question, by the way. What makes federal laws? Congress? Got it. Got it. At least I know what Congress does for a living. How many U.S. senators are there? There's 100. There's only 100. I know this for a fact. Um, it's like you cannot watch the news without being reminded how many senators there are in America. It's pretty common to know. Um, who wrote the Declaration of Independence? I did. I wrote it. I went back in time and I wrote it down on a piece of paper, and then I realized the people back then were racist as fuck, so I used a pen name. I changed the name to make it look like someone else wrote it. But, I did it. I wrote the Declaration of Independence. You're allowed to thank me in the comment section below, by the way. But really, who wrote it? Who wrote it? Not George Washington, no. Probably Jefferson. No, James Madison. Let's see. Deport me now. Deport me now. I cannot tell one slave owner from another. Okay. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fight for women's suffrage? No. Fight for civil rights? Yes. He's a civil rights activist. He believed in what was it called? He was against passive resistance, which means you just let your oppressors walk all over you. But then he was also against violent resistance, which means you shouldn't burn down an entire city if that city is known for being racist. It's interesting person. Martin Luther King's an interesting person indeed. What are the two major political parties in the United States? I don't think there are two. I think there are the Republicans, and then there are the Republican lights. Personally, it's this one. It's Democrat and Republican. But in reality, I don't even think there are Democrats. I don't think I've ever seen a Democrat in my life. They're always like, how do you put it? Very centrist liberals. They don't stand for left wing. Well, okay, there you go. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm a leftist. There's a huge difference. Let me just get this answer right, by the way. So maybe I'll go into depth on political parties one day. It's an interesting topic if you take your feelings out of it. Out of the discussion, I mean. Anyways, I'm halfway done. 10th question. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? I don't know. 4 years, because it happens in between election cycles, or presidential election cycles, I believe. Every 2 years, maybe? Let's see. I feel like it's 6. Ooh, got it. I was thinking it was 4, but then I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't feel like I've heard about, Senate races happening as often. So I opted for 6. What is the economic system in the United States? Crony capitalism. They won't put crony capitalism here, but that's the truth. It's crony capitalism. This is cope. This whole website's cope. This isn't we do not live in a capitalist society. We live in a crony capitalist society. A corrupt capitalist society. This whole website's just cope for the government. Oh, 8 out of 8-3. Oh, there's my score right there. Perfect, actually. Look, guys. You can see my score actively. What is... Oops. I should take my hand off. Let's see here. What is freedom of religion? You must choose a religion, obviously. You have the freedom to believe in me as your God. That's right. Pray to me right now. Pray to me right now, and good things will happen to you. No one can practice religion. That's based. You can't choose the time you practice your religion. No, that's wrong. You can practice any religion or not practice any religion. Thank God. That's one thing America gets right. They do get it right. Just ignore the what is it called? We'll figure it out later. The Federalist Papers support the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. Oh my lord. I don't even know what the Federalist Papers are. What are the Federalist Papers? Where's my Coca-Cola at? Right there. That's after the test, by the way. Um, D. Got it right. I am going to be honest with you. I just guessed. I have no idea. I've never read the Federalist Papers. I don't even think I was able to see. I don't think I've ever heard of this in high school, which is strange. I'm trying to think what parts of American history were actually taught to me in school. It's really hard to remember. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? C. Civil rights movement. It's in the name. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. No. 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 Yes. Okay. How old do citizens have to be to vote for the president? I believe 18. Um, yeah, 18's the cutoff here. By the way, why? Why would you vote? You're kind of a dummy. You're a silly dummy. Why would you vote? Oh my god. Don't you have to be educated to vote? Jesus Christ. um what is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Obey the law. Yes. If you get caught stealing one of these babies, right here, if you get caught stealing this, a law enforcement officer is legally allowed to shoot you to death. That's the rules in America. Okay. Uh, anyways, let me get to the question. Okay, so what is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? To be ignorant online? I don't know. Serve on jury? I would never serve on jury. Are you serious? Are you serious? This is a joke. This is copium right here. Be respectful of others. Pay taxes. Obey the law. C. Probably C. Serve on jury. Yeah, right. That's bullshit. I will never serve on jury. I've never. Who tells foreigners this? Who tells foreign nationals trying to come into our country that it's an American's responsibility to show up to jury duty? It's ridiculous. Give me a break. When must all men register for the Selective Service? Never. Where's option E? Never. Never. Don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap, dude. Don't ever. At any age. Between 18 and 26. At age 16, men do not have to register, I think. I've never registered. Yeah, I've never registered. No. No. What? I've never registered for Selective Service in my life. Are you joking? This is. Wait. All men must register for the Selective Service between the ages of 18 and 26 when you register, you tell the government you can serve in the military if necessary. The selective service was used in World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. The government calls this the draft. The United States does not have a draft now. You do not have to serve in the military unless you want to. That's what I thought. This last statement right here. You do not have to serve in the military unless you want to. That's the reason why I thought I didn't have to sign up. Okay. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. I don't remember when the Mexican-American War started. Korean Wars in the 1900s. Same with the World War One. Same with the World War Two. So Mexico American War, Meso-American War, I think it's called. Oh, yeah, 1812. And the Spanish-American War. Yeah, interesting. And let's see here. I'm gonna skip to the bottom. Okay. The United States won the war. The land that was once part of Mexico became part of the United States. That land now forms the states of California, New Mexico, Utah, Nevada, Arizona, and parts of Colorado and Wyoming. No wonder they call these parts North Mexico. All of these states are considered North Mexico. I swear to God. All of these states, okay? Just look at the famous cities in these states, like Los Angeles, San Jose. I could go on. Anyways, there's a reason why parts of America are referred to as North Mexico. Name one U.S. territory. Haiti, Cayman Islands, Guam, Bermuda. Haiti. What? No. I'm a dummy. I don't know. I don't pay attention to U.S. territories. I'm sorry, guys. If you live in one of these territories, this is not an insult to you. This is an insult to my education. Sorry, guys. Let's see. You answered 70% of the questions correctly. If you like to keep practicing, you can take another test. So, 70%. Does 70% mean you pass? Is that a passing grade? Does it even tell you? I'm gonna check it out. The civics. The USCIS requires applicants to answer at least 6 out of 10 questions from the list of 100 civics questions correctly in order to pass the test. So essentially 60%. And I got, what, 70%? In theory, I would pass in being American. So I will just leave it up to you to decide what you think. I'm pretty much done here. Thank you for watching this. Maybe I might do some more content like this in the future. Alright, goodbye.